What I'm about to talk about is a very sensitive topic, especially with Rich Homie Quan's passing that just happened. So rest in peace to him, and prayers for his family for their healing and their pain and things like that. I wanted to make this video 2 months ago. I even checked my notepad because I put all my video ideas and stuff in my notepad or whatever. I've been wanting to talk about this topic for a very long time. It's been on my heart, and I feel like with Rich Homie Quan's passing that just happened, it has only increased that urgency that this conversation needs to start rolling. And I feel like we've talked about it before, but not taking it that seriously. Or when it was talked about, I think as Black people, we want to protect our culture. We want to protect our music. We want to protect our artists. And sometimes that means for some people ignoring certain issues for fear of making somebody look bad or making the art form look bad. Now, I probably titled this video something like all rappers are drug addicts, or, I'm trying to think, something like, something along those lines. Obviously, I know every rapper is not a drug addict. I know that. I'm very aware of that. What I'm saying is there's a culture now happening that's very strong, and it is very strong in rap. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, what about country? They be, alcoholics. I don't listen to country. So, I can't speak on something that I have no knowledge on. I don't know about anybody else. I don't know about reggae. I don't know about what they doing. And, I don't know what they doing nowhere else. I listen to rap, R&B, pop music, right? And you could even argue with Charlie XCX's recent album, that's very much drug. But I mean, for the most part, that's not an everyday occurrence in pop music most of the time. But what I am seeing is in rap, it is being very strong, right? So we may see Charlie XCX talking about it, but we don't see crap. I don't know how to describe it. Obviously, drugs are an issue with everybody, but I care about rap. I care about this subject. So for me, this is important to talk about. Not to say that other, genres, groups, etc. don't have drug problems. It clearly is an issue everywhere, but I'm talking about rap today. So let's stay on topic. Now that has gotten out the way, I wanted to talk about the fact that in the United States now, fentanyl, and I don't know if it was just for the United States or the world, but I'm pretty sure it was just for the United States. Fentanyl is now the #1 leading cause of death between people the ages of 18. Actually, I could Google it. Give me one sec. So I did a quick Google search. For Americans aged 18 to 45, the leading cause of death is fentanyl overdose. The addictive drug is responsible for nearly 70% of the United States' 170,000 plus drug overdose deaths in the past year, and is 50 times stronger than heroin and 100 times stronger than morphine. Ooh. Okay, so this is on getsmartaboutdrugs.gov website, so that's where I got this from. Just to say, right, with Rich Homie Quan's passing, we need to start having this conversation about heavy drug use with rappers. It's really getting extreme now. It's all when I say it's getting out of hand, it's getting normalized. I wanted to make this video. If you have not seen the whippets or the nitrous gas stuff, that's scary. That's scary. It's where are we going? Where it's baby, it's past weed now. We're not even on the same planet. It went from weed being popular to nitrous gas. And I feel like everybody's oh my God, where did it come from? Where did it come from? It came out of nowhere. It's a plant. It's the CIA. Now, granted, we know, if you think the government could do it, it probably did. So I'm not saying that's not a possibility. But what I'm trying to say is Kanye West's manager made a post saying that Kanye West was addicted to this. People, instead of being oh, wow, that's terrible, they want to do the same thing he did. One of the richest billionaires in the world does this. Let me try it. And that website can say all day long that, oh my God, we made this for whipped cream. I look at those cans. Come on now. I definitely don't believe that they're, oh my God, we're so in the dark about this. And we really don't know. We're just like you. Oh my God, what's happening? I feel like they definitely know what's going on. I think it's so like they have to know. There's too many videos now of people using it to do drugs. And this is where I come back to rap culture. Once you make something normalized, more and more people are bound to do it, right? For example, if it was normal for everybody to dye their hair, like remember before when it was a time period where it was not normal for everybody to dye their hair red. It was considered a crazy color. Like when I was coming up, people still had red hair. Like that's when that trend started. But like parents and stuff, they really used to be like, "Oh my God, like that's girl, whatever French that was." But they used to really be shocked by certain colors. It was like, "Oh my God," you know what I mean? And now it's not really that shocking. It's become more normalized, right? I feel like with drugs, with rappers putting it in every single song, naming albums after it, etc. It's doing something to people. And I feel like we want to be like, oh no, it's not the rap, it's not the music, is it art imitating life or life imitating art? I think it's time we take some responsibility, people. And I'm saying this with love in my heart, guys. There are drug addicts running the rap sphere right now. There are hardcore addicts running the music industry. And that's scary. These young children look up to these people. They want to emulate them. You think the same kids that buy everything they sell, dress like them, etc., wouldn't want to try the same drugs as them? I think the Kanye West situation is proof of that. What exactly can we do? Because we're watching it happen. And in my thoughts, it is as the adults, I need everybody to act their age. I need everybody, even 18-year-olds, everybody to start coming up out of this. If you care about your favorite rappers, you need to start holding them accountable. You need to start calling them out. I'm tired of the whole, like, they're dying. Let me just say they're dying. Your favorite rappers are dying. And they will continue dying unless you ask more of them. Unless you ask them to come up out of themselves and do better. Sir, you haven't lived in the hood in 5 years. Come up out of it. If you really think about it, sir, you ain't been in the hood in over 15 years. Come up out of it. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real here. You don't have to make music like that. If you're actually creative, you can write something else besides the last 5 songs that all sound the same or have the same lyrical content meaning. I'm asking you, come up out of yourself and do better for the community. Do better for the people around you. Do better for your city, your hometown, your country, whatever. All of these men are dying. And we should care. We should be upset, especially people who consume hip hop music, who consume rap. Let's make it a thing. I'm tired of the drug music. You care so much about your friend that passed, stop making the drug music. Stop glamorizing it. Stop making it seem cool. People, if they felt the same way they did back in the day about crackheads type vibes, about the new drugs, they wouldn't want to do it. They wouldn't want to do it because they know it would seem bad. Even if it's a shaming tactic, it still would work in some capacity. I learned that in sociology, baby. Shaming tactics literally work. There are laws and then there are social laws. When you break the social law, shaming tactics, yes, that can be bad in some instances, but in some instances it can be good. We need to do better. We need to ask for more. And you know what? I don't know if I mentioned this already. I hope I said all male rappers because I feel like a lot of the female rappers don't be making drug music. That's a little sidebar. I'm like, you could say, oh, they make twerking music or music about their money. They're not making money. Well, music about drugs. So, and yes, the one rapper, everybody's assuming she is on drugs. And, it does appear that way. But I don't necessarily remember her making songs saying that. So, once again, I don't know everything. I'm just a girl, And I say that in a cool way, okay? But make sure to leave a comment and just tell me how you're feeling and what you think. I prefer these longer videos because I like to just talk. And I also like to listen to long videos too. So I think that's why I'm like perfect for me. But if there's something specific you want to see me talk about or say something about, or you just want to give your opinion, whether you agree or disagree, make sure you comment down below, like the video, please subscribe, okay?